Good afternoon, everybody. This is Deborah with Deborah's Blue Tarot, and it is Tuesday the 29th, and it is what o'clock? I'll tell you what o'clock. It is 1:40 o'clock, and that's Eastern Daylight Time. And I'm here today to do another reading for you guys. Obviously, this is for entertainment purposes only, and I just will have you know that I just spilled my Diet Coke all over. So, I suspect that Spirit does not want me drinking Diet Coke because this is the second day in a row. I normally drink iced tea, Lipton's iced tea unsweetened. Anyway, I am going to read, do a political reading with a couple decks that you have not seen. Obviously, they're not new to me, they're new to you. One is the Aquarian Tarot. This is the back of it and the front and the card. And we will shuffle those. And the other one is Sweet Justice Tarot by Nicole Turham, Turham. I believe they were Amazon. You have seen my true crime before, so I know that you know that. So I'm just going to do a little shuffling and chatting. I hope your Monday was easy and nice and fast. And I work on Thursday, so I more than likely will not be on Thursday. You never know, but I'm on my feet all day long, so it just kind of depends. Okay, so the legal is shuffled. Let's get the Aquarian Tarot shuffled. That's how I typically do it on camera. Here, let me bring this down a little bit. A shout out to Sheila at Sheila's Celtic Tarot, who I have been watching since she came on to this community, and she is so gifted. She's one of my, number ones. With Linda G., Scott Allen, Marianne from Revealing Light, Jen Lynn from Jen Lynn's Tarot. There's so many. Diane at Diane Aquarius. She has two N's in her name, Diane. Sterling. Kevin Loving Vibrations. Mel at Meldor's Tarot. Let's see who else. Linda G., who looks like she's 35 right now. And on it goes. There's so many incredibly talented. Let me just look through this. We don't need to have the instructions. And if I've missed any, Libby from Magister Tarot, fabulous. Who am I forgetting? Someone important. Dr. Lena from Lena Down Under. Dave Johnson, fabulous. I've had 2 readings from him. He's just amazing. And I'm sure there's more that I'm leaving out. Cindy from Soul Print. Okay, so let's begin with a little news on the home front. Spirit. Oh, did I mention Dr. Winsey? Dr. Winsey too. Spirit. I call on white light protection. Wait a minute. And Melissa at Melissa Speaks to Spirit. That's my girl, Melissa. Sorry, best for last, right? Let me just do a quick prayer here. I call on white light protection for myself and those that are part of this community. I ask that you place a white light of protection around myself and those that watch me and those that I love. I ask that you be with me as I attempt to access only the highest knowledge available to me by the Creator. I ask that we also say a loving prayer for all the animals out there that are dealing with heat and weather issues and all of that. I'm more about animals than I am about people half the time. But anyway, Melissa, Melissa's psychic reading, not Melissa Speaks to Spirit, that's a different one. There's so many. We are blessed as a community to have so many gifted psychics, mediums, empaths, etc. All right, so let's start again, for entertainment purposes only, with a poll on when is he leaving? When is he leaving? When is he leaving? Can't be too soon. I'll buy a cake if it's tomorrow. I already have my wine picked out. All right. When is he leaving? When is he leaving? The Hanged Man, he's in suspension right now. We may not know about it, but he's in suspension right now. With that stupid red tie. Do you see that? By the way, the Hanged Man in this deck is the 12 card. It's a major arcana, so I just read it as the Hanged Man. The Six of Rods, or the Six of Wands. This is someone coming in, seemingly smug, because apparently they feel like they are the winners. They may be the winners. This is also considered the Six of Wands in other decks. The Two of Cups, a partnership, an emotional partnership. Who is this? Felon 45 and Pootie. But here comes Lady Justice. Right on time. and the Lovers. This is two people, a man and a woman, as I see it here, the Lovers, celebrating justice. And there are 3 major arcanas out of 5. 1, 2, 3. I'm happy to see the Justice card coming out more often. 2 of Swords is on the bottom, holding what would be the earth, waiting for someone to come and give him a hand. The Death card, the Tower. Okay, so I just had this conversation with Melissa this morning on the phone about, she reads Lenormand really well, and I don't. She's kind of teaching me, but I just haven't had time. The Justice card is right here, and the Lovers. But the Death card and the Tower come right off the bottom. Unbalanced. Judgment. Someone is going to be meeting their maker soon. I'm just going to leave it at that. I like to say soon because I think it's soon, but soon could be a month. Soon could be 2 months. Timing is really difficult with tarot. And before I started my channel, I remember listening and watching others, and they all said that, and I understand what they were saying, but I didn't really get it to the extent that I get it now. Okay. Let's set these down for a moment. You knew I had to put them in the thing, right? Just has to be. And let's move on to our legal deck, yet again, for entertainment purposes only. YouTube, please like and subscribe on my channel. I would appreciate it so very much. It doesn't cost you a thing. You can never watch again, but what it does is it positively impacts the algorithms and makes YouTube think that more people are watching. And if you watch it and then you just move on by, that's great, but then I don't get the benefit of your little click click. So if you wouldn't mind click click, I would be so happy. These are the legal cards that I showed you. Legal Justice Tarot. I'm going to pull these cards directly on the House of White, whatever comes out. The House of White and Legal Matters. Yeah. Oh, I'm betting call a lawyer has happened many, many times. The problem is all their lawyers need lawyers. Job quit by. Again, another one. There's going to be a massive departure, not just at the very top, but beyond that or below that. Let me set that aside because I don't know what that's all about. Sleepless nights. This is like the Eight of Swords. Sleepless nights. Fears, frustration. Not me. I'm just going to move these over so you can sort of see them. Spying. Oh, I'm sure there is that going on. Deposition. Let the truth be told. Move on and forget the past. For those of you out there who work at the House of White or the military penta something, or the three-letter groups or whatever, this might be the time. If you ever thought of moving on, just move on and forget the past. Now, that doesn't mean leave your job. That just means move on. Spirit has your back. Trust in spirit. And this is the sun illuminating. Cheating. Yes, there was cheating in both elections in 2016. Shouldn't have said that. And in the contest in 2024. Yes, there was. And he was the one who did it. There's a bug, so to speak, placed in cars and being tracked. Stay calm. Wait in balance. Wait in silence. Things will work out. One more card. A letter coming in. Oh yeah. On the bottom, cameras on you, lies, deception, jealousy, and broken heart. These cards are like really thick. Broken heart, theft, no. Okay. Enough. We could go through this deck all day long. I'm only laughing because it's not really that it's funny, but it's like I could give you a reason why every single card here walks in those shoes, if you know what I mean. So, let's also pull some cards from the True Crime Oracle. I'll make it brief. I have shuffled these, but let me give it another little movement here. Okay, these are True Crime Oracle. Wooded area. Perversion. Water. Something is hidden. Revenge. These are wicked. Dead. Well, of course. Imprisonment. That's beautiful. Drugs and poison. You know, the House of White is a hotbed for drugs. Serial killer. Burial. Fire. Power supply. Fake death. Home. We will stop there. So, what I'm feeling from these cards, from the Oracle cards, there is somebody in the House of White who has been involved with a takedown of someone else, obviously someone notorious, and for whatever the reason, that's part of what is being hidden. Now, I think some of those cards belong to the EPS file, and some don't. Spirit, I want to ask a question, please. First of all, yes, you are here. Spirit goes round and round and round. Spirit, can you please answer some questions for me? Thank you. Spirit, was I wrong with any of the cards that I pulled? Was I wrong in any of my interpretations of the cards that I pulled? Thank you. Clear, please. Spirit, is it true that we're going to have someone, or more than one, become unalive soon? Yes. Okay. Clear, please. Spirit, can you please tell me if Felon 45 is unwell in the body? Yes or no? No. Unwell in the brain? That's pretty strong, yes. Clear, please. Spirit is the lady who's first, allegedly, has she been using body doubles a lot lately? Yes. Did she use a body double for the Pope's um, funeral? Yes. I thought that person didn't look quite right, but then I thought she wouldn't do that. Even she wouldn't do that for the Pope's funeral, but apparently I'm wrong. Well, apparently I was right. Um, Spirit, is Felon 45 about 4 weeks from departure of some sort? Yes. Okay. I think that's it. Spirit, one more. Come down now. Spirit, will the Lotus Queen step forward and become our leader? That's a yes. Okay. Thank you. That's all I'm asking. I'm trying to keep these like at 30 minutes because I was reading my analytics, and that seems to be the longest that anyone is sticking around. So we'll end it at 30 minutes, and it won't be, it won't keep you here so long. Anyway, please like and subscribe. It just takes a moment to give it a click. It's just a tiny little click. I would appreciate it very much. And I hope you have a great day today, the rest of the day. And I think that's it. I'm sending you so much love and so much light that it's blinding. It's so strong. And that's about it. I'm wishing you peace